In 2 weeks, we went from absolutely nothing to this island. And obviously, as you can see, we have strong and holy dragon armor. One of the better dragon armors in the game. How did we do it? You're about to find out. Now, I also want to note that I'm rich, and so is Lego Enderman because he's also a legend. But before we get into the video, please subscribe. It's pretty easy, and I don't care. And if you don't want to, that's fine. Whatever. Who cares? But if you do appreciate this video, then consider subscribing.
Consider hitting the subscribe button.
Anyways, so yeah, as you can clearly see, I have 2 million in my bank account, and we have almost 1 million in our co-op, which is absolutely insane, because I took out like 100k earlier, and I did put it back, actually, so never mind. Anyways, so basically, the first thing you want to do is when you log into this witchcraft over here, is you want to go over to, well, first you gotta unlock the bazaar, which requires, I believe, what is it, foraging? Foraging,
7, farming 7, and combat, or mining 7.
Yeah, so get foraging 7, mining 7, and farming 7 to unlock the bazaar. Now, there are a lot of things you can do with the bazaar, but for starters, you can literally go directly over here, buy gunpowder from this guy here, and then sell it over here at a profit. There are other items you can use this for as well, which include, but are not limited to, gold ingots and cobblestone from this guy.
Ice and packed ice.
Oh, ice and packed ice from the builder, which is over in the wool shop over there.
Wheat, and sometimes carrots.
Wheat, sometimes carrots, and sometimes sand as well.
Yeah.
Those are the bigger ones, but there are some other really small profit margins that you can do as well. Then there are probably others that we haven't discovered.
Margin is fish, but it's not there. It's not it's not profitable often.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, these items aren't always profitable because the bazaar changes a lot, and as you buy more and more, the price of the actual item from the NPC goes up as well. So yeah, after you do that, continue farming until you get farming 10, and then visit Jacob. Now Jacob here, he hosts contests. Now this is the real money-making method, because let me just give you an example. After mining, how difficult was that? It's that easy. That's all you have to do to get the 15,000 coins. Now, if you're just starting the game, that's a lot. And if you get, obviously I can't do it for potato because there are kids that have 32,000. But if there's a wheat contest, then just farm at the hub. Farm at the hub, and then you'll get a ton of Jacob's tickets. It's easy 150,000. And then slowly you'll get to building up stuff. And then you'll eventually go to the auction house, which is closed. Oh, right. Time for a quick rant about Derpy. Alright, hello, Mr. Derpy. You can't see him actually being Derpy, so we'll have to go to the election room for that. This is Derpy over here. Never vote for this guy. He doubles mobs' health. And he closes the auction house throughout his entire term. And it closes, which is dog shit. It's literally pointless. Oh wow, but you get twice the minion speed, and you get plus 50% more skill experience. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Well, see, it's good for the pros that actually can one-shot
exactly.
the mobs.
It's right, but still.
But it's still a loss for the pros because like the pros literally what they do is they use the auction house for basically all of their money making.
Exactly. So yeah, that's my incredible Derpy rant. Anyways, so
okay, one thing you definitely want to do is save up as much money as you can and get a minion. Get like a clay minion or a snow minion.
Yes.
It makes you so much money.
Yes, clay and snow minions are a great source of income. Now, if you combine that with the Jacobs contest winnings, and you will be getting to almost 1,000,000 coins within a week. Now, you can use this 1,000,000 coins in various ways. You can spend it all on a AOTD. Aspect of the Dragons, it's one of the best swords in the game. Or, you could get Dragon Armor. Now, me and Galaxy, aka Nick, got Holy Dragon Armor. Logo Underman, aka Rotovic, got Strong Dragon Armor, which Holy gives more health and defense, but it doesn't give strength like Strong does. I still would recommend Strong, because you need strength to do the next part of this experiment, which is Zealots.
It depends. It depends. If you can get yourself an AOTD, then you might want to go for Holy, just because it provides more health.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But if an AOTD is not within your budget, aka me, low,
well, yeah, that's
you might want to get. Okay, so you might want to save up it's up to max of like 500k for a maxed out AOTD, which is like really good. And you can okay, so first of all, Holy Dragon Armor is way more affordable than Strong, because Strong is 2 mil. Apparently Holy is like 600k total.
Yeah, and if you still have the money to get a maxed out AOTD, I highly recommend it. It deals a ton of damage. And so the next part of this thing is you obviously need to get combat XP. Oh right, I forgot about the Golem Sword. The Golem Sword, where is my Golem Sword? It's right here. So instead of getting the AOTD, because you won't be able to use the AOTD, so you're also gonna need a Golem Sword to get the combat XP.
I wouldn't suggest the Golem Sword. I would suggest like a Silver Fang. Silver Fangs do almost as much as damage, and they're way cheaper.
That's true. You can really do either one, but just get a secondary sword, the Golem Sword, because you're gonna need it to stab these Crypt Ghouls, which, if you look at the bottom here, you get a ton of combat XP from. Like, they give 48 combat XP.
Well,
that's only during Derpy, though.
Usually it's like
32. It's 32.
32, right.
And then, another thing is, I gotta get back to it because I'm stupid. It's the booster cookie. So a booster cookie is very good because you can fly around the island, which is important.
Around your private island.
Around the private island, not in the hub island. But you can fly in your private island, which is great for, like, making mob farm stuff, basic stuff like that. And
just building.
Yeah, building in general it's very good for. But there's also an extra boost in there that I don't think people care about as much as that, but they need to. Because it gives you, I believe, plus 20% XP boost to everything. That's almost as much as a Derpy without any punishment. So yeah, you also can gain bits, which you can use in the bit shop to get Compact 1.
And plus, you won't lose any money, so you can literally...
Exactly, you can get it...
Go around with a mill in your coins.
Exactly.
You can literally ride around with a mill coins in your purse.
And you won't have to do anything. You keep your coins and your potion effects on death as well. You get plus 50% magic find, so you have a higher chance to get rare drops. And you can also do /AH and /Bazaar from anywhere, so you don't have to go straight to the hub to sell your stuff. And I feel like that's about it. For the booster cookie, that's pretty good. And then once you get all that... Oh yeah, I forgot about like the mid-game stuff. I completely forgot about... Another thing that's important is you don't really necessarily have to go into the dungeons, but it's important to get to the dungeon lobby. Because dungeon lobby has blacksmith. When you're in the deep caverns, you can get forged stones like the lapis crystal or the rare diamond, And this is where you can put it in advanced for foraging. Just put your thing in here, and then put the forage on the right side, and combine it for like 10k coins. Now the shop is also very important because you can get a super cleaver, which deals 85 damage, and it's got cleave. There's also a stone chest plate and a mender helmet. Now this is going to be really good for the early game. Once you can, as soon as you can get these 3 things, get them. It's really good. So now, after you do all of that, you get superior armor. Not superior, what am I saying? You get holy or strong armor, and you get an AOTE, aspect of the end, or an AOTD, aspect of the dragons. You can go back to the crypt ghouls and start farming. Because you need combat level 16. You need combat level 16 to be able to use dragon armor. Like, you can still put them on, but it doesn't give you any health or defense. And and with your aspect of the dragons, you need combat level 18, which is going to be very annoying to farm. Took me about like 3 days, Rotovic, of just straight farming.
Yeah.
So yeah. And after that, the thing you want to get to after that is go to the end. Now you can build. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about portals. You can build portals if you want to. They're pretty cool looking, I guess. But if you don't really need them. But yeah. Now, we've also used these farming islands to get more wheat out of our thing, because we wouldn't want more wheat. Exactly. And minions, I think, obviously we talked about the clan snow minions. Those are really important to get. If you max them out, they sell for a lot as well. If you have a second during the season of Jerry, which is what happened to us, you can just sell it and get a ton of coins. Now, you can sell all this, get an enchanted lava bucket, get a super compactor, get diamond spreading. You'll have a very good minion and a very good source of income. And basically, same thing with the glowstone minion. And yeah, after that, you want to go to the end and farm zealots. Because every once in a while, I'm not actually gonna get it because I'm unlucky as heck. Right. RP Rotovic. Hello?
My bad, I was muted. I don't know if it's a good idea to farm zealots just because.
Well, once you get the AOTD and the
I guess, I guess, but it's not a good source of income because it's really hard to get the summoning eyes. So I guess if you really want, just stay in the end for like 20 to 30 minutes at a time. Wait, like just lobby hopping basically, because you might get a dragon. And obviously, see, if you have an AOTD or something and you're like just starting out, you're not gonna get any like armor or something. But what you do want to get is the crystal fragments. Crystal fragments sell for like 100k and above, and like each, and it's a guaranteed drop if you destroy a crystal fragment. I mean, you should get telekinesis first, because otherwise it's just gonna lay on top there. But yeah, you should like, I guess, just leech off of dragons and get all the ender crystal fragments you can.
Leech off others, get a dragon, bow the crystals, get crystal fragments, and then sell it to people who are desperate. A true genius is him.
Yes.
Him, I mean Rotovic. Anyways, so if you want to farm zealots, you can. You should be able to deal like 7k damage at this point, which is typically enough to two-shot zealots, but fucking derpy!
Oh, wait, we haven't discussed that. So basically...
Oh, talisman! Yes,
okay,
talisman
so at this
are
point
important.
in the game, you're at a point where you can, like... You're at a point where you have, like, quite a lot of, recipes unlocked and stuff. So you want to get as many talismans as you can why? Because it helps you get extra, really anything, but usually people use talismans for extra damage, or extra crit, like crit chance, or like health, something like that, or speed maybe, or just extra mana. It just depends on what you want.
Yeah, what we found best is to get, obviously you want to get all the talisman from the adventure, so you have to get the Mind Affinity Talisman, Zombie Talisman, Skeleton Talisman, Intimidation Talisman.
Oh wait, how about, wait, okay, Anthony, there's like, okay, so, you remember, okay, yeah, just link it on the bottom of the YouTube video. Like, link the,
Oh yeah, I'll put a link.
Yeah,
I'll put a link in the
that one
description.
sheet. There's like a spreadsheet, and basically it has like all of the talismans and like where you get them from, and it has like a bunch of not only talismans, it has like weapons and armor and like reforges, and it's basically just a really helpful.
It's basically our guide summed up in numbers and words.
Yes.
And I'll put the link to that in the description below. So if you want to check that out, just click on the link. Not hard. So the reforges that we've found best are Itchy, and if you need intelligence, Zealous. So I have a Wood Affinity Talisman, Zombie Talisman, I already said these three, and a Village Talisman, and a Potion Affinity Talisman. Now,
here, let me see, here, these are all my talisman. I have, Talisman of Coin, Gravity, Mind Affinity, Scavenger, Magnetic, Intimidation, Wood Affinity, Skeleton, Village Affinity, Farming, Speed, Zombie, Spider, Potion Affinity, and Vaccine. They're all fairly easy to get.
yeah, they're all fairly easy to get, so do
Except
get
for,
them.
like, the Spider Talisman, because you have to wait like an hour.
Yeah.
But you're at a point in the game where you can kind of one-shot the Brood Mother, so, I mean, that's how you get it.
Yeah, so, another thing is the Badline client. Their Skyblock add-ons are pretty good, because you can type in reforges that you want, like Godly, and then if I reforge my AOTD, which I'm not going to because it costs too much, so if I reforge Godly, I will not be able to reforge it after I get Godly on my sword. And you can also exclude it. I don't know what that does. But yeah.
It makes it so that it won't let you, like, keep specific,
Yeah. You can also track when a dark auction is happening, or how many zealots you've killed before you get a special zealot, aka how unlucky you are and how disappointed you should be with your life, and how many summoning eyes you've gotten. So that's overall a pretty good product, and it's free.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is not advertised.
Here, I'm gonna put up my dark auction timer.
You haven't put that up? No.
I don't like keeping the things on save. Here, give me a second.
Yeah, I will say the placings of them sometimes are very inconvenient because, as you can see, I can't really see.
Dark auction in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I won't worry about that because I don't need to spend all my money on a minus that I don't really need. Plus, it requires combat 20, and I do not want to grind again.
Oh, another good way to get money. Actually, this is the perfect time. Anthony, there's a magma boss in 5 minutes.
Oh.
So basically, well, yeah, you go ahead and explain to them why the magma boss is good.
Okay, so the magma boss is pretty legendary in Skyblock. So the magma boss is essentially, I'll show you. You go into the Blazing Fortress. You can rod if you want. You can grappling hook. Oh yeah, buy a grappling hook. It's literally insane.
Yes. Get a grappling hook. It's so much easier to travel around.
And then if you pair that with the spider's boots, you'll be able to fly, which is pretty cool. But you know.
Well, not infinitely, but.
Not infinitely, but still, it's good.
Well, yeah, I would only suggest using like basically. Don't let it. Okay, so don't use the spider boots unless you have like quite a lot of health. Just because when you fall back down, it deals like a bajillion full damage.
This is factual. And where did my Skyblock items go? Come on. What the heck? Okay, here he is. I didn't have the magma boss timer on.
The magma boss armor?
Oh, I know why I didn't have the magma boss timer on, because it overrides how much zones you have, so you can't even see the zone.
Oh.
Anyways, so basically, the magma boss will spawn in like 5 minutes. In the meantime, you can just go around stabbing magma cubes and getting magma cubes, which you can use to craft a talisman, because why wouldn't you?
It's kind of quite a lot of grinding, just because it costs 10k. Or no, you need to farm 10. You need to get 10k
Yeah, it's quite the
magma
grind.
cream from killing them, and you can't like buy it off the auction or buy it off the bazaar, which kind of sucks.
Yes, it is
Like
quite.
you actually have to manually farm. Or no, actually you can get a minion, but I don't know if you want to get a minion because it costs quite a lot.
Exactly. Anyways, so yeah, the magma boss should come soon. This is gonna be the epic boss battle of the video.
Okay, so so it depends. If you're starting out and you don't have like a good amount of health, like if you don't have at least like 400 defense and like 500 health, then I would not suggest going like
you need at least 300 defense, I'd say, and 400 health to be able to fight the magma boss. Otherwise, you're just gonna die.
Well, no, to be able to melee it.
Or as I like to call it, don't be this kid in lapis armor. What a noob!
Are you? I think.
What?
I don't know. I don't think.
Oh yeah, if you're doing it in a co-op and you can be in the same server as somebody, but I say you can be in. It works in a separate server as well, because you have twice the chance to get a good magma boss fight.
God.
Now, a common misconception about the magma boss is that you can get an ember rod, but in fact, the ember rod was just gotten rid of by the admins, because who needs ember rods anymore? Am I right, guys? Who needs ember rods? Only everybody. Oh, they did replace it with a magma cube pet, which is pretty good as well. That also sells for a lot in the auction house. But who cares?
See, all you really want from these is the ember fragments, because then, like if you have enough ember fragments to craft, like it's basically just crafting a normal piece of armor, except it's with the ember fragments. So basically, if you deal any damage to it, you automatically get a
10 mil, 1 mil, 250k health. Separate. All separate things. Oh right, because of Derpy, it has double the. Even the bosses have.
When
double
it has
health.
300k health.
Oh, the mysterious music's playing. Oh yeah, in the magma fields, as this is called, when you hear like the mysterious music playing, that means the boss is a minute away. And if you have a bunch of blazes spawning, that means that the boss is, I believe, 30 minutes away. And if there's a huge wave of magmas, just magma cubes spawning, then yeah, that means 10 minutes away.
Hello there, epic gamers.
Oh my God,
Hello,
Nick.
50 seconds away.
Hello, Nick. Hello, Nick.
Like
Hello, Nick. I'm recording a YouTube video. I'm not being lazy for once.
You guys wanna play some Bridgewater after the magma boss fight?
Nick, I'm in the middle of a recording. No! I dealt 0 damage to that thing.
Oh my God,
That was terrible. I did awful there.
I did awful. I think I did down.
How'd I get no damage? I hit it 4 times. Yep, that's a thing as well. This is why nobody likes the magma boss.
Except for the superior nuns, they love the magma boss.
Alright, this is correct, but you're not getting superior armor for a while. Put away that dream for at least a year.
Hypixel gives me cash money. Let's do this. Colony control. I want to try this. This sounds like the British Empire.
Oh yeah, we gotta play Colony Control. It's the greatest game.
Is it literally just playing the King of England? Is this that literally the game?
No.
Aww, I'm sad now. I wanted to control the East
Anyways,
India Company.
yeah, I think that's... Is there anything else we need to talk about, Rotovic?
Controlling the East India Company.
What?
Yes, of course.
Controlling the British East India Company, of course.
I mean, yes, but actually no.
History!
Yeah, are you announcing an alternate channel or some shit?
No.
Well, get the fuck out of my lobby!
No.
Anyways, I think that's it. Unless there's something else that I'm forgetting. Am I forgetting?
Not really,
something?
no. I think you've covered it mostly. Oh, wait. Just tell them. Yeah, basically, you want to level up most of your recipe books because.
Yes, unlock as much recipes as possible because then you can craft them, and then they're typically pretty
Unless
good.
you can find some really nice guy who actually will craft you shit.
Yeah, but that's not happening.
Yeah.
My builder bitch.
Anyways, so, yeah, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe if you enjoyed this video and you're not subscribed yet.
Alright, I finished
And,
controlling you, and now on to Canada.
Thank you all for watching.